special edition of Raw Talk because I'm on my new computer that I have been saving up for a couple of years, so it feels really good. That's why I'm delayed in coming out with the Raw Talk video. Not that those do really well on my channel to begin with, but that's besides the point, because I really, really enjoy making them. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been doing it for 2 years, getting 20 views a pop. Okay? Let's get into it. Links down below as always for the full video recap. Yeet. Don't ask me what that was. It'll never happen again. And then the text version of the recap with the details. Okay. CM Punk, not Bunk, came out. This time there was no hugs. There was no handshaking. It was very, very serious. This is actually the most serious we've seen him coming out since he made his return last year around Survivor Series. I can't believe it's been almost a year already. My goodness. Hell in a Cell, October the 5th with Drew McIntyre. It's going to be amazing, and against his better judgment, he's going to go out with the match, and he's going to bring Drew through hell. Pete Dunne was done, even though he defeated Sheamus, but Butch needed the cricket bat in order to get the upper hand to get the job done. I've never liked him. He's good, and it sounds rude. I've just never given a shit for him. It's like I said before, there's some people that you resonate with, and you're like, yeah. And then there's some people you're like, nah, bitch, I'm good. And it's not an insult to him. I'm sure he's a nice guy, like I said. Just isn't my cup of tea. I don't even like tea. Okay? I'm a diet A&W root beer kind of guy. Moving on. Zoe. Showing a little bit more there. Know what I'm saying? Because normally it's... Anyways. Versus Natalya. And it was a nice match, and it's now the second time in a row that Natalya wins. Ever since she went to Alberta. They gave her the little Queen's hero welcoming win. But she's always been really good, like I said. Usually she's used as a jobber and a stepping stone, and it's no disrespect to her. That's just the way that she's booked. Okay? So getting a win on somebody like Zoe Stark, in my opinion, who I've said I'm a huge fan of since day one, is a big, big deal. Nice in-ring promo with Jey Uso. Get it? Promo? Okay. Yeeting out of control. Breaker came out to give him a piece of his mind. He's pretty good on the microphone. He seems to be getting a little bit more warmed up. And what was really nice about it what would be really nice is if I could put words together properly to make a coherent sentence come out of my mouth. Is Breaker was going on about how Uso's been around for 14 years on the roster. He's been around 6 months and he says he's done more. Nah. No, you didn't. But what was short and sweet was Breaker's NFL career. So Uso hit him where it really hurts. So this was good. Judgment Day. Defeat the New Day. Oh boy, nice match. Xavier Woods gets pissed off with the ref, getting distracted with what's going on the outside. So Xavier was going to be able to win the match, but he didn't. And backstage, he was really pissed off at the LWO because, again, Kofi Kingston asked them to come out at ringside to kind of have their back. But as a result, no win. This is planting the seed. At least I think. Or maybe they want you to think that because it looks so obvious. To one day have Xavier Woods snap and join, I almost said the Judgment Day, Final Testament or something like that. Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman. To me, this... Yeah, there it is right there if you want to watch that. The lash out. This, to me, was a wild match. It was the highlight of the night 2 times in a row now that these two behemoths go at each other, but it's more than just two big guys wrestling and tossing each other around. It's the entertainment. It's where they take the match, the top rope comes apart. The match seemingly seemed to have gotten thrown out, but yet they kept going. Strowman is just throwing security personnel around. Then they go backstage. It's just a back and forth. A golf cart goes over. I mean, those things don't weigh much, but they still weigh something. This, to me, was the in-ring match highlight of the night, for sure. This, I thought, was going to be a little something, but I'm not surprised that it wasn't. It had to do with Sami Zayn's in-ring promo looking like a Canadian lumberjack and having Gunther ducking his challenge. Ludwig Kaiser comes out to be Gunther's mouthpiece again. And then Sami Zayn tried to tug, huge difference, on those heartstrings and saying, you know what, Gunther doesn't need you, but at the same time, you don't need him either. You're able to stand on your own. That's why you got rid of your partner, Giovanni, even though that was kind of harshly done the way that was done. And we never got any closure with that, by the way. We didn't. He just switches shows. We don't see him for a bunch of months. He becomes the Italian stallion that burns out in 2 seconds. The 3 count was so fast, it was faster than 3. Took 2 seconds. That's how fast it happened. And then Gunther came out, and he still said, you know what? You're not getting the shot. I don't personally understand this because Gunther is Gunther. And he could just say, you know what? I'm a fighting champion. You had me when I had the Intercontinental Championship, but guess what? Now it's different. Or just something along those lines. But he didn't do that. He just keeps ducking, and that's what it is. This was good. I like this. Io Sky defeats Bianca Belair. What I didn't like about the match was one simple thing. I don't like these little weird things where it's not like she suffered this devastating finishing move, and then all of a sudden, a little roll up, and then bloop, you get the pin, 1, 2, 3 on a roll up pin. I don't know. If you didn't get like your headlights knocked out, your lights, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You didn't get the shit kicked out of you hard enough. A simple move like that should never be enough to get a 3 count, unless it's a dirty pin. And you've got the legs up on the rope, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm nitpicking, but I'm just saying, to me, that was a little bit weird. And then, Dirty Daddy Dom loses to Damian Priest. Despite all of the distractions and the goosiness going on outside. But post-match, shit got pretty nasty. And they swarmed Damian Priest. Jey Uso came out, and then he got speared by Breaker. I almost said Strowman. Jesus. Because they're both Braun, but spelled differently. Anyhow. He gets speared. He gets taken out. Nobody else came out to help. The Terror Twins, they got annihilated. And sometimes it happens, and it's got to happen. Under 10 minutes, that's good. That's the way it should be. If you can't already tell, with the new computer, I changed the circle webcam to circle. And then the background's normally black, and it's like a shadow. But I felt like the white helps accentuate that a little bit more. Almost looks like a glow, like an eclipse. I don't know what this is, but anyhow. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, so they say, and trying to make me more relevant in search results and people are looking shit up. If you didn't like it, well, that's just too bad. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, I'll twist it, I'll break it off in your mouth. Solo Sakoan spike. You get it right in the mouth, and then you get 619'd. Yeah, that would work out. In my mind. I'm really tired. I've been at my computer for 2 days doing stuff, getting it ready. If you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers. Really hyped. I almost said hoped. I hope that I'm going to remain hyped on my slow road to 5K and beyond. and perhaps, if I'm lucky, someday match the 30,000 that is my main channel. Not that that's anything to brag about, but coming from me, trust me, that's huge. Take care, and until next time, bye for now.